How's it going, guys? This is Ammo Joe from Digging the Scenes. This is episode number 10. I do believe that this will be the last for this year, 2015. Hopefully many, many more to come. I want to say thank you to a couple people, Brandon Stewart and Jeremy Langley. They helped me out a lot. They pretty knowledgeable on some buttons. I've been finding some old military buttons, and those guys definitely helped me out a lot. So, all right, with that said, moving on. So the first thing I'm going to say is I found someone's pocket load of muzzleloader rounds. I'm not sure what caliber, looks like 50 cal or something. Anyways, found 4 of those. These little doo-wops, I'm not even sure what they are, but you can see that they're fancy on the tops of them. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not sure what they are, but I'm down. Good looking in the collection, So I found a shotgun round. Shotgun weight, still dirty, still got dirt in it, but it has these stripes on it, which was pretty cool. Yeah, it's 12 gauge. It's an oldie. I'm not sure, but it's cool. Kept that one. I found multiple shotgun rounds. It was the old one, so I kept it. This jar lid, I usually get rid of jar lids because, I mean, you get them a dime a dozen. I mean, there's thousands of them. They usually toss them out. This one had a fancy design in the middle that caught my eye, and I wasn't sure about it, so I brought it home, and it dried up. I didn't even clean it. It just dried up. You can see the dirt on the table there. Just dried up, and it said that on the top there, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a cold and cough cream, which was pretty cool. I'm not sure how old that is. I was down with that. So I got this thing, which I'm really not sure what it was or what it is. It has a hole in the side. Where is it? There's the hole in the side. Hollow. I thought it was an ox knob, but I don't think so. So yeah, anyone know anything about that, please let me know. So I pulled out these Croto bells out of my collection. I've had these in videos beforehand. Okay. I'm gonna get back to those. I found this one the day after I made my other video. It has a nice little design on it on the bottom, and still has the dinger in there, and there's an 8 at the top, and it's a drilled hole. So that, I believe, is older. This one though, this is the reason why I brought this up, those other bells up. This bell doesn't have a ring around the center like the other two do. This is it's like an acorn shape, and it's very tarnished. I found this a while back. I actually that's in a video, but if you look, these two bells, this is how they normally look. I've never seen a Croto bell. I couldn't find the other one on the internet, that acorn shape. You can see on these ones, they have like these round rings that go through the center on both. Most old Croto bells have it, but yeah, that one didn't have that round ring around the middle. I'm not sure still, and it's hard to date because the top's missing this piece up top. If anyone knows anything about this, or date, or where it was made, or who it was made by, I'd really like to find out. It's one of those things that it's just a mystery, and I'd like to find out what my stuff is and where it comes from. So moving on, we did the top. This piece right here I had on the internet. I put it up on Facebook, and I ended up asking what it was because I've seen one before, but I wasn't sure. My first thoughts is what everyone told me it was, which, if you look right there, it's not a key. It's more for a crank and a clock. So I believe that that's an old grandfather clock, or just a clock crank. Someone mentioned that it might have been a spam ham, the crank off of it. But if you look right here, I actually found one in the same dig. And that is the Spam or the sardine can opener. Totally different. So side by side, you can tell that it's not that. That I do believe is a, like I said, a clock crank. Found obviously shot rounds, you know, a bunch of them. I just put one up so then you could see it. I got this old lantern top. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I can't see the maker. I forgot to take a look at it and find out what the maker was. But so I got this bottle, right? And it's P&J Arnold bottle, which was it. I went for a silver tone. I heard a silver tone, which come to find out was this piece, but it was a silver tone there. So I went to dig it up and I hit the bottle with my shovel and I heard it right away. And when I took it out, it was cracked straight down the middle. I mean, this thing even has the cork in it still. I mean, it's actually pretty sweet. It's just straight cracked from my shovel. I felt really horrible about breaking that bottle. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw it in the collection anyways. It's a pretty cool pottery piece. This lantern was what I was digging when I hit that bottle, when I broke that bottle. This lantern has a wolf or a coyote, and if you look, I'll spin it. On this side, see if you can see that right there is like a fox. I mean, not a fox. It's like a squirrel climbing up a tree with a wolf chasing it. So it is broken, but you know what? That is a cool piece to me. I'm sticking that in the case for sure. Now, for the final piece that I found, let me just make sure that everyone realizes that where I am hunting, other people had hunted it before. There was trash everywhere. Soda cans they were smashed flat, but they were filled with dirt. And that's how I could tell that there was other people that have dug there. Plus, they were taking their iron and sticking them on top of the cellar hole rocks. So I could tell that there was other people that have dug there. They just didn't take any of their trash. So I don't know, maybe if they hear this video or see this video, I mean, maybe they would realize to pick up their trash, and other people are looking and watching. So maybe we should take care of the area that we have permission or we are able to dig. So now that said, that spot was hunted before, like I said, and I ended up finding this. So this is a Vermont seal button, which ended up, I dug it up with the key that's right next to it, the clock key. This button, 13 stars, so it's Civil War era. And if you know anything about Vermont, it's the 14th colony. This has 13 stars with the Vermont seal on it. And yeah, Brandon and Jeremy were the ones to fill me in on this whole situation. On one side of this ribbon right here that runs along the bottom of the shield says freedom, the other side says unity. This is the Vermont seal button. On the back side, I hope you can see that, it was made in Waterbury, and I'm not even going to pronounce that name because I can't, so I'm not going to bother. But that's the company that made it. The shank is still intact, which is an older shank. If anyone knows anything about this button, please make a comment, leave a comment, whatever. I will reply. I'd like to know if anyone has any thoughts on anything else. Do the same thing. Please subscribe and comment. And thank you for watching. And get out there and at least snowshoe. I'm sorry. At least go snowshoeing out there instead of finding something. But if you can find something, all the power to you. Please do.